Lesson 13. What, when, where, who, and how. Being able to ask questions is essential if you're going to live or travel in an English-speaking country. So let's take it back to the basics, to the beginner level, to make sure everyone is up to speed, means to understand, on the question words. What? This asks about an object or thing. What city are you from? Where? These are questions about location. Where did you put the car keys? When? These are questions about time or date. When are we going to the movie? Why? Questions about reason. Why is the CEO having a meeting now? Who? These are questions about a person. Who makes the best kimchi in Korea? How? Questions about by what means is something accomplished? How did you learn to speak English? How many? Questions asking the total number of a given object. How many people are coming to the party? How much? Questions asking the quantity of an item. How much flour did you use when baking that cake? Because these words are so critical, I'm going to cover them one at a time this week, starting with what. This is the question word used to identify people, places, things, and feelings. Some examples are, what is this? When you're asking about an object close to you. Or, what is that? When you're asking about an object a short distance away from you. What is that over there? This is when you're asking a question about objects that are far away from you. What is the temperature in Alaska today? What is the best way to get there? What is your name? What kind of dog is that? What are you feeling now? Here's a sample conversation using what? Pete. Excuse me, what is that? Jen. Radish kimchi, what are you looking for? Pete. Well, what is that one over there? Jen. That is also a type of kimchi made with cucumbers. Pete. What is the price for that one? Jen. I'm not sure. Let me ask the shop owner. Some slang words beginning with what. What's a? It's short for what is. Example, what's the matter with you? What is the matter with you? It is common in the northern U.S. Whatcha is short for what are you? Example, what you going to do today? Which means, what are you going to do today? This is very common in the southern U.S. Whata, short for what do you? Example, what do you want? What do you want? It's common everywhere in the U.S. Here are some idioms with what. No matter what, which means regardless of, or it is of no importance. An example, no matter what, I'm going to her house tomorrow, meaning I am definitely going to her house tomorrow. So now what? This is said in frustration by person B when person A continues to have questions or issues that they share or interrupt person B with. Eventually, person B is so tired of the questions and says to person A, so now what do you want? What else? Similar to now what? Also said often in frustration in the same situation as above. This is interchangeable with now what. What else do you want? What if? This is said when you're contemplating future possibilities or situations. An example would be, what if you won $1 million tomorrow? What would you do? Well, that is some of the uses of what in the English language, and I'm sure you can find many more.